Are you ready for some football? No, seriously. Are you ready because it's about to start? Welcome back to our channel where we don't just talk about sports, we talk about life lessons. Today, let's dive into the heart of the gridiron. We're talking about the National Football League, where the only constant is change and where fortunes can turn faster than a quarterback under pressure. Our spotlight today is on a player who embodies this spirit, JJ McCarthy. Now, if you're a football fanatic, you might already know him. If not, buckle up because we're not just going to tell you about his game, we're going to dissect it. Understand it, and most importantly, see what it tells us about ourselves. The roar of the crowd, the crunch of cleats on turf, the pigskin flying through the air. The Super Bowl is here, baby. And if you thought this was just a game, you'd be wrong. It's a spectacle. It's a battle. It's a microcosm of life. But let's rewind a bit, shall we? Let's go back to the not-so-glamorous days. Picture this, the cold, hard concrete of college fields, not the roaring crowds of the NFL, but a smattering of spectators, maybe a handful of scouts, and the unrelenting pressure of performing. For JJ McCarthy, this was his turf. His proving ground. This is where the foundations of his game were laid, brick by brick. Throw by throw, win by win. In the early part of his career, there were growing pains, fumbles, interceptions, drop passes. These weren't just mistakes. They were opportunities for growth. Lessons etched in sweat and determination, every critique. Every setback fueled his drive. He trained harder, studied more. Pushed himself beyond the breaking point because he had something to prove, not to everyone else, but to himself. Then came the turning point, that one play that changed everything. Remember the deafening silence right before the snap of the ball, the world seeming to hold its breath as JJ dropped back to pass. The pocket collapses, defenders bearing down on him, but he stays calm, his eyes scan the field. Finding his receiver in a sliver of space, he lets the ball fly. It's a perfect spiral, a thing of beauty against the backdrop of an overcast sky. Touchdown. The crowd erupts. A cacophony of sound that reverberates with the force of 1,000 cheers. That moment was more than just a game. It was a statement to the naysayers, the skeptics, and most importantly, to himself. If he could perform under that kind of pressure, if he could execute that kind of magic, then the doubters could keep doubting. He had found his groove and he wasn't looking back. From that point on, everything changed. The scouts started paying attention, the recruiters took note, and the whispers turned into roars. The stage was now set for the next chapter in his journey. And then it happened, the call every football player dreams of, the announcement that sets their heart racing, the selection that catapults them into the limelight. He was drafted into the NFL. The pinnacle of professional football, the world would be watching, the expectations sky high. The pressure immense. But JJ McCarthy was ready. Why? Because he had been forged in the fires of competition, tempered by the adversities he had overcome. His transition to the NFL was nothing short of spectacular. Every game a thriller, every performance better than the last. He became a household name. A symbol of excellence, a testament to the power of perseverance. But here's the thing about JJ McCarthy's story. It's not just about football. It's about life. It's about proving people wrong, about silencing the critics, about rising above challenges. It's about that one play, that one moment when everything changes. When doubts are washed away and potential is realized. It's about knowing when to pivot, when to change your strategy, when to throw a Hail Mary and when to take the safe route. It's about understanding that in life, just like in football, the game is never over till it's over. So the next time you find yourself in a tough spot, remember JJ McCarthy, the kid who went from facing off in college fields to becoming an NFL sensation. Your comeback, my friend, is your victory. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to hit like, leave a comment, and subscribe for more. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time. Remember to keep playing your game. We'll catch you later.